Back in the early 90s, I found a junk store that had lots of 80s indie comics, black and white books, color books, Nexus, Cerebus, and many, many more, including 2 books from Ace Comics. This was Robin Red and the Lutins #2 and Return of Skyman #1. Return of Skyman was a great comic book with art by Steve Ditko, written by Mort Todd. But there was something else in that comic that completely blew me away.
Coming to you from parts unknown, it's Vance Capley talking comics, graphic design, and art. Sit back and enjoy tonight's episode.
Today I've decided to redesign the public domain superhero created by Gardner Fox and Ogden Whitney for Columbia's Big Shot Comics, #1, May 1940. After his parents were killed in an airplane accident, Alan Turner was raised by his scientist uncle to become outstanding in mind and body. When his uncle passed away, he used the money inherited from the will to fight crime. He was in a steady relationship with Fawn Carroll, who loved both Alan and his alter ego, Skyman. Skyman was a brilliant scientist who had no superpowers. Rather, he carried 2 pistols, an atomatic and a statismatic. He worked out of a hidden laboratory hangar dubbed the Skydrome, and had a boomerang-shaped airplane called the Wing that flew by the power of Earth's magnetic poles. Columbia Comics ran from 1940 to 1949. In 1987, Ace Comics began to revive Skyman. According to one article I'd read, there was a bit of issue using the name Skyman because DC changed the Star Spangled Kid's name to Skyman. So there's a little bit of back and forth, but they finally settled it and the book was released. As I'd stated earlier, it was written by Mort Todd and illustrated by Steve Ditko with inks by Rick Altergott. The story begins in 1949 with Alan Turner, the Skyman, a decade into his career and considering retirement with his recent marriage and a baby on the way. He gets a call that prompts him to check in on his mentor and uncle, scientist Peter Turner. He finds his uncle being interrogated by a Nazi war criminal looking for the secret to time travel, which ends up bringing the Skyman into 1987 and the immediate aftermath of a nuclear disaster.
Now available from VanceCapleyArt.com is high-quality illustrations on 11x14 cardstock mailed to your door for $10 each. But wait, there's more. For a limited time, you can order all 5 classic TV prints for $45 mailed to your door. It is the craziest deal ever seen on the internet. Maybe not. Sounds crazy though, doesn't it? But it's true. Visit VanceCapleyArt.com's shopping section to get your orders in today.
All 11x14 prints are $10 each plus shipping and handling. The 5 prints offer is $45 plus shipping and handling. Continental U.S. orders only. Artwork is copyright Vance Capley, cannot be reproduced without permission of the artist.
Make sure you get your orders in today at VanceCapleyArt.com. You'll be glad you did.
Hello, I'm Vance Capley. I do illustration, comics, and graphic design. I've been doing it for a long time now, and I really enjoy what I do. I love the challenge of trying to come up with something to match what my client needs. I also enjoy the challenge of just seeing what I can do next to up my game to become a better creative person, either in my comics, art, or graphic design. On the screen you're seeing samples of what I can do. Contact me at VanceCapleyArt.com or on social media. My redesign takes place after the conclusion of the 1987 adventure, in which I'd have Skyman return to the very moment he left and briefly retire from fighting crime. That is until 1956. Welcome to the Silver Age, boys and girls. In this version, an alien overlord tries to enslave the Earth. Skyman returns and is ready for action. I updated his costume for the Silver Age. In this version, I have him getting involved in Cold War adventures with secret agents and spies who may or may not be spacemen. Streamlined outfit and updated weapons, gadgets, and an updated version of the wing. Now, this would be fun to play with, and this version would make a great action figure like Captain Action or G.I. Joe. But I think Skyman, as he was in the 40s, and his brief appearance in the 80s, they would make great toys as well. In the comic book Return of Skyman from Ace Comics, there was a write-up about a search for the artist Ogden Whitney. But Whitney vanished from comics sometime after the passing of his wife, Ann Whitney. Whitney apparently ended up in a nursing home after a nervous breakdown following his wife's death and the effects of drink. And he possibly died of a stroke in the early 1970s. We all go through hard times, and they can affect us mentally, physically. Sometimes we push ourselves just to be able to get through whatever situation we're going through. If you or a loved one is having trouble, please find help before it's too late. Go talk to somebody. If you're having trouble with alcohol, get some help with that, or drug, get some help with that. Whatever the case may be, don't squander your life. It's a great gift. I want to thank you for watching. Look after each other, for real. And God bless each and every one of you. We'll see you next time.